Hi, this is Adam from Team GHQ doing a deck profile on my Bats deck because I got bored. My buddy, Bats, the one where it can't be destroyed in your turn and begin your turn attack phase mainly. It gets double attack, and if you have 4 life or less, it gains 3,000 power and triple attack instantly. Okay, size 1s. I run 2 of this. It can't be called center, but all thunder monsters gain a crit or on the field. So, yeah. Its stats aren't bad either, mainly. And we have 3 of the penguin one. If you have a item when it's enters the battlefield and you have a thunder item equipped, you get to draw. And it's not once per turn, so you can draw as many times as you want with it. And I run 3 of this because I had 3. Basically, it's just like Flame Fang, but with with another skill on it. When this attacks, for this turn, a card on the field gets +1 crit. So if you have bats, oh look, your opponent's got an open center, 3 crit. So make it 9 crit altogether, what they're taking. Then I have 3 of this guy, just because when another Thunder Emperor on the field attacks, call your deck into the gauge. And 6,000 power, 1 crit and 1 defense is not that bad either for that. Oh look, I get a bit more power here. Then size 2s, I have my buddy monster, Bats. I already explained what it does, so yeah. Then we have 4 other bats from the trial deck. One beginning can't be destroyed in your turn. At the beginning of your attack phase, if you have an item equipped, it gets double attack. Then if you have 4 life or less, destroy a monster on the field. 7,000 power, 2 crit and 4 defense, is not bad either. And for last for size 2s is this one. All-rounded warrior, Tasser, whatever his name is. If you have a Thunder Empire item equipped, this card gets 2,000 more defense and plus penetrate, and it has move. So, at least you've got a defender. Then, the last cards for monsters, size 3s. This one got 7 sevens, not bad, and 2 crit. And pay 2 gauge, and it can't be destroyed by a monster by effects of a monster. And when this card attacks, destroy all monsters on your opponent's field and deal damage to your opponent equal to the number of cards destroyed. If you have 4 life or less, destroy all cards on your opponent's field and deal damage to your opponent equal to the number of cards destroyed instantly. So let's just give him more damage when he got low life and end the game there. For spells, I run 2 Bal X Link. Basically, you can cast it for just 3 or more attacks during the turn. Look at top 3 cards in your deck. Put 1 from among them into your hand. Put the rest into the gauge, and you gain 1 life. And it can be used once per turn. I run 2 just because I only pulled 2. And it seemed more better than that. Drawn 2. Then I have 2 +X Thunder. You mini casters who have bats on the card with bats in its card name on the field. Pay 1 gauge. For this turn, a Thunder monster on the field gets a crit. And if you have 5 life or less, you get to draw a card. And that can only be once per turn. Then we run for shields. I run 3 green. We all know what green does. Negate and draw a card. Then we all know what this one does. Blue Dragon Shield. Negate and gauge 1. Then we have this shield where you can only cast it if you have a Thunder monster on the field. A Thunder card on the field basically. Pay 1 gauge, nullify and draw. Because you always want to draw to get the card you need. Now, I don't know, so. And the last spells, this one, basically, you may cast that under the battle. That attack was nullified. If you have 5 life or less, restand it. Basically, if they hit nullify last attack of bats, you just go, oh yeah, I'm casting this just so I can get the. Oh look, it gets attack again. Because why not? For items, I have this one. Pay 1, it has 6,000 attack, 2 defense, 2 crit. You pay 1 gauge to equip, and it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. All Thunder Empire monsters on your field gain 2,000 power. Play 4 of them, and 3 of this one. We pay, it has exact same stats as the other one, but you pay 1 life and pay 1 gauge. And you get choose one ability, gain a life, or choose size 1 less monster on your opponent's field, and pay life and destroy that card. Then for the last card, I run 3 of the impact. If you do 3 attacks during this turn, and your opponent has 5 life and has no monster in the centre, you can cast this for 3 gauge and deal 5 damage to your opponent. It cannot be nullified or reduced. And if your opponent's life would become 0, it cannot be changed by your opponent's cards. So, if they had return system or something what just gave them life back, you go, no, not going to work against it. So, that's my Bats deck profile for now. Do some upgrades to it later, and that's it, bye.